Okay, all right. We should be live right about now. Uh, yeah, so if this is the first uh video you're watching on this channel or whatever, uh I guess I should start by just talking about what this whole thing is going to be about. Uh firstly, firstly or importantly or most importantly, whatever, I think that it's wise to start off by saying that this is the channel uh, that I plan on doing literally whatever I want on. And this is going to be a separate video or so or something later on. But um, I've learned already that at the end of the day, it's just best to do what you're comfortable uh, doing. So you've seen original music on this channel already. This is another thing that I'm interested in. It's a story of One Piece. But to make a long story short, because we have a lot of things to get through on this stream. So this is meant to be a selection process for an interesting and unique uh hypothetical matchup that I don't think anyone has ever come up with. Like, One Piece has been going on since the 90s, and I would honestly be surprised if this what I'm making now, I would be surprised if this is something that someone has previously thought about or did. Um so the end goal is to actually figure out which female crew would be the strongest. None of the characters here, or majority of the characters here, they aren't um in the main story, they aren't like friends or on the same crew. A lot of them don't even know each other like that. So what I did, some videos are should be up on the channel already in in regards to the captains for these crews, these teams. It's gonna be 10 crews captained by female characters, and then we find 9 members to put on every crew. Now, I could have done this without having a stream, but I feel like that is just a wasted opportunity if I went that route. There will be a video or videos after the stream is done where we do like a fancier edit to show who went where. But the captains are, I'm gonna pull this up on screen. Yeah, so those are the captains. If you're not a fan of One Piece, you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand anything at all that's going on in this stream or in this video. But these are the captains that were chosen. Nami and Robin and Hancock, for obvious reasons. Those are the 3 most popular female characters in the entire series. And I think that after that point, I just randomly, this idea came about from 2023, by the way. It started initially on another channel that I had, or I still do, but I'm moving away from that channel now. One Subataisen, over a year ago actually. And the first 4 captains were picked from last year, and I didn't get a chance to do the rest of the selection process until now. So those were the first 4, and then we have Vivi, Viola, then Vivi, then Yamato, then Charlie, Smoothie, Bonnie, Betty. I think that the rest of the top 10 were characters that were on another list that I did for, well, I think that out of the list was like the top 50 sexiest female characters. That's where I got Captain 5 to 10. So the first four, Nami, Robin, Hancock, and Viola, were picked from last year, and then the remaining captains, uh, I think that I had them listed already, but I didn't do any videos or recordings or anything until now. So everyone chosen from this list of 90, there are 90 names above what you're seeing on screen. There are 90 names. We're pretty much just gonna put characters on all 10 crews, and then across all platforms that I'm on, I'm pretty much just gonna have like a discussion slash poll thing, and more than likely it's gonna span into multiple videos. But the aim right now, as we go further, I'll reveal more about it. But you can say that the primary goal is just to showcase new and original art and just have fun interactions and so on. But for this specific video, it's all about just deciding who goes where. And the way we're going to do that is by two ways, actually. Way number one is to use the virtual dice roll and just randomly pick what female character goes where. The 90 names are numbered 1 to 90, so we can use that. And the second method is to just pick whoever is strongest at the top, whoever is the next strongest. So basically we're gonna have one whole round of just the virtual dice roll deciding, then another round where I just pick based on whoever is the strongest character remaining. They're gonna go to whatever crew is next to have a member, and we just alternate until we get everyone where they're supposed to go. So yeah, so I might as well get started. This might be somewhat of a long stream, probably. So yeah, let's go. And so fortunately we can have up to 100. I would have preferred it be exactly 90, but doesn't look like we have that option. So time to decide who is going to Nami's crew. Who will be the first member to go to Nami's crew? And another reason why I'm actually doing this stream is just Reddit in particular has some, shall we say, commenters with a complicated level of understanding. I guess that's a polite way to put it. So it's best to do this right now to have like recorded visual evidence on how this thing was put together, because they are so silly at times in some of the subreddits that they might think that if I say that this crew is better, it is just that it's because my favorite character or characters are on that crew. So this is actual visual evidence that this is all random. So let's go. Who is going to crew number 1 first? Okay, so number 74, that is Harumeg. I think this is one of Big Mom's what's the word? It's decouplet. It's pretty much just, it's like twins, except there are 10 of them. So that's who Nami gets as her first member. We're not gonna talk that much about what each of these characters can do. That is gonna be saved for when we're actually doing the versus matchups. Let's see here. Harumeg. Okay, so we can just move her. I'm not sure if you will be able to see exactly like everything that I'm doing, but basically I'm just dragging her picture in Nami's in Nami's folder. Okay, so that is, and a lot of their names are so similar that I always have to double check to see if I have the right one. Yeah, so that's it. Harume goes to Nami, and just to make sure that I'm not messing up anything, may as well just add where it should go, just in case. Where she should go, next to, just pretty much just put her captain's name beside her. Okay, so up next, let's see. Who is going to Robin's crew number 70? Is that another member of the that that is, I'm not sure how you pronounce this. I'm gonna have to check when this live stream is done. I think it's probably not an English word. Poor. Uh, I don't know, but it's another one of the Big Mom's kids that gets picked. She's gonna go to. I think it's the one that looks like Katakuri. She's going to go to Robin's crew. Uh, Hang on. Let's see here. Yeah, here she is. Drag and drop. Okay. Okay, so she goes to Robin's crew. And by the way, for those of you who are actual One Piece fans, um, Big Mom is not Big Mom is not on this list. Obviously, she is by far the strongest female character in the series. We can't have Big Mom as a captain nor as a crew member on this list, so she is not included. Okay, let's get to rolling again. Number 44, that will be Hancock's first member, Gloriosa. This is real. This is actually this this is a fun one because Gloriosa is the she's a former empress of Amazon Lily. So she's pretty much the what Hancock is now. Gloriosa used to be that for the island that they live in. So this is completely random, but a funny coincidence. So Hancock, her first member is Gloriosa. Let's see, where is she? Here. Okay, now let's move on to crew number 4, number 57, Cosmos. I think this is another one of Big Mom's kids. Let's see if we can find her here. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I think she's one of Big Mom's kids. I might be mistaken though. And she's gonna go to crew number 4, that is captained by Viola. Okay, we're making progress. Let's move on to to number 5. Another dice roll. 55. 55 is Rindo. I think this might be one of the Kuja pirates, one of the Amazons. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, yeah, she was from Amazon Lily. She goes to crew number 5, which is Vivi. All right, let's move on to the 6th selection. 91, we have to flip again. 27, or roll again, I should say. 27 is Miss Merry Christmas. Miss Merry Christmas. So we have an actual we have a legit fighter this time. She is going to go to crew number 6. She goes to Yamato's crew. Roll number 7. 73. Fuyu Meg. Another one of the couplets. Okay, so she's gonna go to let's see whose crew. First we got to find her. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, so let's look again. Monday, all Meg, I can Meg. Where is she? Oh, I think this is her. I didn't. The image that we saved didn't have a name, but I think this is her. They all have similar outfits anyway. So this should go to number 7. So she's gonna go to Charlie's crew. And let's flip again. Okay. The 8th member is going to go to number 37. That is Lilith. No, Lilith was not in the original. When I had the 90 names at first several months ago, Lilith was not one of them. I had Kiku and I think Morley in the top 90, but I didn't want to have folks being distracted from what the purpose of this whole thing would be. And if I had Kiku and Morley in, they are biological males. So I didn't want it to turn into this weird thing where like kind of like what happens in some sports nowadays where someone that is a biological male identifies as a female, taking part in female sports and having an unfair advantage in that sense. Even though Kiku and Morley aren't, in my opinion, the truly among the top tiers. Well, I don't consider them to be among the most powerful characters, but on this list, they would have had an edge over a lot of the other characters. So to make it simple, I just took them out, and Lilith came in and filled one of those spots. So she is going to go to uh, Charlie. Wait, is this really? No, no, no. She should go to because we just picked Charlie's. We just picked Madame Charlie's. Yeah, she should go to Smoothie's crew. Lilith goes to Smoothie. Yeah, because that was number 8. Yeah, so Smoothie is number 8. Number 9, we're trying to decide who goes to Bonnie's crew right now. So let's roll 57. That kind of sounds like we rolled that number already. Yeah, so let's roll again. 27 also sounds familiar. Yep, we rolled that already. 87. Okay, let's see. Who is number 87? Acelia. Was it pronounced Acelia or Akelia? I think it was Akelia. But anyway, she is from Dressrosa. So she's gonna go to Bonnie. She goes to Bonnie's crew. Okay, so that was kind of weird. Yeah. Okay, so she goes to Bonnie's crew. And now we are going to pick the final member for this rolling round. Number 18. And number 18 is Rebecca. So back-to-back Dressrosa characters getting picked there. Hang on, I need to do something. Where is... Okay, so Rebecca will go to Bello Betty's crew. It would actually be really this is one of the things, the hypothetical that I could see happening. I could see Rebecca actually meeting Bello Betty in the main series. And I could actually see them both getting along. Okay, so there we are. There we go. And let's see, how much time have we burned? Oh, 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Okay, so that took probably a little bit longer than I would want this to be. So here's what we're gonna do. I said that we were going to alternate between the dice rolls and then the selection of whoever is the strongest remaining, whoever we think is the strongest remaining, and we're going to switch rounds. Now, what I'm going to do actually is this is what I'm going to do. For round 2, as planned, we're going to go with strongest remaining for round 2. for rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6. For rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6, that is all gonna be a dice roll type thing. It's gonna be a dice roll type thing, and the way I'm gonna do that is, um, well, when we get there, we figure out the details. But the way I'm thinking about doing it is just divide the remaining characters, or the full 90, divide that up evenly, and based on use the dice roll numbers to determine what section of the list should go to what crew. So if I roll like a 10 and we're trying to pick, say, Nami's crew, for example, I'm just gonna choose, and it's gonna be two. We're gonna sort out the math and all of that when we get there. But for now, let's continue as planned. Let's continue as planned. So I am going to look through the list, decide who is the strongest, and just drag them wherever. Drag them to what uh whatever crew is currently seeking a new member. Okay, so let's go. All right, so we have Tashigi, Gion. Okay, so Gion here, she is a vice. She's a vice admiral, but vice admirals in One Piece are like 99% trash. So her being a vice admiral doesn't really, it's not worth putting much weight on that. Stussy, CP0, she's tough. Let's see. Speed Solitaire. Baby 5, Ulti. Black Maria. Suru. Suru is powerful, but Suru is old. Monet putting Gerd. Gerd is a giant. So this is tricky because a lot of these characters, it's something that happens a lot in shonen. Maybe nowadays it doesn't happen as much, but shonen that started in the 90s and the 2000s, they don't typically showcase female characters doing a lot of truly top tier action stuff, even though, even in the case of One Piece that has a lot of female characters, they're still, and they don't have that much feats on screen like the male characters do, anywhere close really. So some of these characters, they should be powerful, but I can't really tell for sure. So I'm gonna have to stick to the ones that I've actually seen do stuff on screen. So I think that it's going to be between Stussy and let's see. This is, I think it's between Stussy and Black Maria. Yeah, I think it's one of those two. Yeah. I'm gonna give the edge to Stussy here. So Stussy is gonna go to Nami's crew. Okay. And then Black Maria. Another coincidence, another funny coincidence. Black Maria is gonna be on Robin's crew. Of course, the two of them did fight in the main series. One of the, for lack of a better word, one of the sexiest fights we had in the entire One Piece series. Black Maria versus Nico Robin. Okay. Okay, so who do we think is the strongest? Who do we think is the strongest remaining? Actually, you know what? Let me remove my avatar for a moment here. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Khalifa is in CP0 no. We have seen her fight before. Um, I'm wondering if I should pick Koala over. And by the way, it is fine if my selection based on strength right now is completely fine if it's not 100% accurate, because as I said, a number of these characters, some of their feats were like pre-time skip, and then some of them we haven't really seen them do anything, so a lot of times it's tricky to decide who is stronger than who. um you know what, I'm actually gonna go with Ulti here. I'm gonna go with Ulti, so Ulti goes to I think this would be Hancock. And let's see, who's the next strongest? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with Monet. Yep, I'm gonna go with Monet. We could have actually picked Monet over Ulti. Or maybe not. It doesn't really matter anyway. So Monet is gonna go to Viola. Is it really Viola? If it's Viola, then this is another funny coincidence. Let's see. Yeah, because of course she was an antagonist to Viola's family. Okay, so who gets to go to Vivi? I'm thinking Koala or Khalifa. I'm gonna go Koala here. So Koala goes to Vivi's crew. Now, who gets Yamato's crew? This is gonna be Khalifa. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Khalifa here. Okay. So Khalifa goes to Yamato's crew. Now, Madame Charlie, she is going to get uh you know what? Out of respect, I think that I'm gonna pick this character. I probably should have picked her already, Whitey Bay. She is a former member of the Whitebeard Pirates. I think that she's probably a former division commander as well. Uh, yeah. So I'm actually gonna pick her for uh. So she should go to Madame Charlie's crew. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so who are we sending now to Smoothie? Okay. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna go with Suru. So Suru goes to Smoothie. Hey, wait a second here. Why don't we have more than one picture? Okay, first off, let's send Suru where she should go to Smoothie's crew. And then let's figure out why. Oh, Lilith. We didn't drag Lilith And this is why it's really good. Um, why it was smart when I decided to actually add the captain names, just in case something like this happened. We forgot to add. We forgot to drag Lilith. Uh, in her captains folder. There we are. Okay, now we can finally add the more than likely trash Vice Admiral Guion. So she's gonna go to. Is it Bonnie's crew now? I think it's Bonnie. These Vice Admirals. Just when you think that they can't be more disappointing, they turn out to be. Okay, but anyway, uh, where is she? Here she is. Alright, now our final member for this round. Let's see, who is the strongest out of who we got left? I think it might be Reiju, but let me check. Still. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give a slight edge to Reiju here. So Reiju will go to Betty's crew. And let's double check. So yeah, so every crew right now has 3 members. So as I was hinting at before, what we're gonna do, rather than continue to go back and forth, we're gonna have a dice roll segment. We're gonna have a dice roll segment. So the way we're gonna do this is, it is going to be based on where the dice lands. So the way I'm gonna do this is, let's say the dice lands on a 10. Let's say it lands on a 10. Because we have 3 members left, so I want to wrap it up in 2 more rounds for every crew. 2 more rounds. So that means that we have we need 7 more members. So the way I'm going to do this is, we're going to use the dice roll to determine what's what. So the way we're going to do this is, there's going to be a dice roll based on where the dice lands. Four members surrounding. So 1 name up, 2 names down, right around the number. So if the dice lands on a 10, we pick whoever is in the 9th spot, the 10th spot, the 11th spot, and the 12th spot to go to that particular crew. And that's how we're going to do it the entirety of this round until we get to the end. And then we're going to do something similar for the final 3 members of every crew, but it's pretty much just whoever is strongest. So yeah. So let's go. So determining Nami, that's a 93. Gonna have to roll again. 36. So the dice landed on a 36. So Nami gets Praline. Nami gets Praline. Ran. She gets Kaya. And she gets Kureha. So let's go. Let's run. Ran. Praline. Praline is here. Kaya. And Kureha. So these all go to crew number 1. And boom, there you have it. We're one segment away from having Nami's full crew. I still have no idea which crew feels like the strongest as yet. I think that I'm going to give like a rough opinion later. As a matter of fact, you know what? To make this fun, I might do this off screen, but I think I'm gonna give like a rough seeding of where I think these crews should be towards the end of this stream, probably. Okay, let's go now. Another dice roll to determine the 4th to 7th member for the 4th to 7th members for crew number 2, Robin's crew. Let's go. 74. That's already chosen, so we have to roll again. 53. That is Shaki. So Shaki goes to Robin. She also gets Marigold. She gets Sweet Pea and Belladonna. So Nico Robin actually has quite an impressive group here. All 4 of these ladies are actually Amazon Lily fighters. Bro, that might be a could that be a swing factor for Robin? Who knows? Well, let's go. Let's drag and drop. So Marigold, Shaki, Belladonna. Is it Sweet Pea that was her? Yeah, Sweet Pea. Okay, so that goes there. There you go. Robin has more. All right, now we roll for Hancock. 45. Gotta go again. 77. Flampe. Hancock. So she gets Flampe, Akimeg, Miss Golden Week, and Marble. I think Marble might be a member of Big Mom's family. But let's go. So it's Flampe. It is Where the hell's Marble? Okay, hang on a sec. Akimeg, Flampe, Miss Golden Week. Here's Akimeg, Flampe. Where the hell is Miss Golden Week on this? Wow, I am not finding. All right, let's go picture by picture. Chiffon. Oh, here's Marble. Oh, she's the octopus. She's the octopus child, or at least I think she is. She's long-armed. I'm not sure. I think she's probably no, she's not the octopus one. She's just the long-armed tribe. Okay, who am I missing now? Miss Golden Week. Here she is. Okay, so these go to Boa Hancock's group. Now we roll again. 99, gotta roll again. 79, yeah, gotta go again. 27, didn't we already roll 27? Yeah. 73, think we already have that, but let's check. Yeah. 51, Sandersonia. So this is gonna go to Vivi's crew. So Daisy. So Hiyori, Sandersonia, Daisy, and Kikyo. Here's Sandersonia. Hiyori. Kikyo. Let's see, where's Daisy? Here. Okay. Now we get to Yamato. Rolling again. 81. Moda. I think this might be another one of Big Mom's kids, but let's see. Yamato. Another interesting coincidence. Yamato gets Tsurujo, who is Kinemon's wife. So they both entered the One Piece series in the same arc. See again. Tsurujo, Moda, Ryukuro, Jokunde. Oh no, Moda I think is the milk girl. Um, that Billow Betty motivated, I think. Let's see. Jokunde Mukuru. Okay. Okay, so these go to Yamato's crew. And we got a number of grayed out spots here, so this might take a little while. 88 or not. Porsche. So Porsche will go to Charlie. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Where is she? Hang on. Who are we trying to find again? Okay, so Sarah Heavy, Porsche, Giola, a hero. Okay, with the exception of Porsche, maybe this is actually a fairly solid set of members to go to Madame Charlie's crew. A hero. There's Sarah Heavy, Porsche, and who was the other one? Giola. The other one was Giola. Okay. There we go. All right, let's roll. Again, number 10. I don't think that we've landed on a 10 before. No, we haven't. Domino. So this is this Smoothie's crew? Yep. So we have Smoothie. Here we go. Smoothie. So Sadie, Domino, Ishili, and Perona. These all go to Smoothie. Now let's roll again. 71. I think that most of, if not all, the 70s. Oh, actually, no. We did not land on 71 before. Okay, so this should be Bonnie. Take these out. Okay. So citron, galette, prim, and nutmeg. This actually sounds like all members of the Charlotte family. Citron, nutmeg. Was what they are? Prim and galette. Uh, Here we go. So these will be Bonnie's. Remember, no, the final part of this round, the final rolling that we're gonna do is no. Let's see, number 9. I think that number 9 is taken. So let's roll again. 85. Luckily, we did not land on 85 before, so this is going to be, and because every number beneath 85 is already gone, we're gonna go up instead. So Betty gets York, Toko, Meg, and Chiffon. Meg, Toko, Chiffon, and I think York. I think it's York. That goes to Betty's crew. Yep. Okay, so this should be easy. Pretty much everyone from 67 to 90 is out of this, so we don't need to scroll that deep anymore. And the dice rolling segment is now done. Let me bring my avatar back on as we close out. So here's how we're gonna do this. Every crew, let's assume that my math is correct. Every crew is needing 3 members to finalize their full crew, their full ship. So the way we're gonna do this, just as how we did in round 2, that's how we're gonna do it here. So we're gonna choose who we believe are the 3 strongest members. So Bello Betty, she's pretty much out of this. She's gonna have an unfair shot here, but whatever. We're gonna pick the 3 strongest from for crews 1 to 9, and of course by default the 3 that's remaining is gonna go to Bello Betty's crew. So let's go. Is Gerd still on the board? Okay, so Gerd is still on the board, so I am definitely picking Gerd. She's a freaking giant. And as a matter of fact, this is a meeting that might this meeting might actually happen in the actual story. We're literally in the Elbaf arc right now, and we've gotten a moment on screen already where Nami actually sees Gerd. It's just that we haven't had a face-to-face type of thing. I'm not sure. Did they meet before? I'm not sure, but yeah. So she's gonna go to Nami's crew. So Nami gets a giant, and who else is the strongest? I think I have to pick Amande. Amande was actually one of the more impressive characters that we got in the whole Cake Island arc. Like she's deadly. And I kind of think that we should yeah, I think I'm gonna go with who should I go with here? Sugar is a weird one because in terms of ability, Sugar is probably, in terms of just power, Sugar is probably one of, if not the most powerful character on this entire list, whether it be captain or member. But because she doesn't have hockey, and she doesn't really have that much of a speed advantage either, that is pretty much her disadvantage. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Carrot here. I'm gonna go with Carrot. So Nami gets Carrot, and this was an actual friendship in the main series. So Nami gets Carrot, Gerd, and Amande. So Carrot. Where is Gerd? Amande. Okay, so Nami has her full crew now. Alright, I think I've put Sugar off way long enough as is. So Sugar is gonna go in this next batch. So she's actually gonna end up on a fascinating crew, considering that she turned her captain in a toy already. So Sugar, I think I'm gonna go with Brule here too, and I think I am going to add Hina. So Robin gets Hina, Sugar, and brulee. Okay. All right. We're getting ever closer to the end. Okay. Let's see who is the next three strongest characters that we have here. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Tashigi. Wanda. Oh damn! I can't believe that Miss. No, should I Miss Double Finger? She has a Devil Fruit power, but no, no. I don't think she is. Should be picked yet. Uh, it's getting tougher and tougher to decide who are the strongest out of who we have left. Now, one thing, the Amazon Lily fighters, they all know how to use basic armament and I think basic observation hockey as well. But at the same time, if someone has a somewhat lethal Devil Fruit ability, but they don't have hockey, and you have basic armament, you can hit harder, but they could actually kill you. So it's tricky. I'm gonna go with Baby 5 here. So Tashigi, Wanda, Baby 5. Wanda, Tashigi, Baby 5 goes to Hancock. Alright, so now it is Viola. So Viola will get I want to put Miss Doublefinger here because of what we saw her do with her Devil Fruit ability. Because she actually has the feats. But the thing is that she sort of retired from that type of life after the Alabasta arc. So it is a bit unlikely that she would learn hockey after that. Well, the Amazon Lily fighters, they all have hockey, but we haven't really seen them. A lot of them haven't really used it in a close quarters type of fight. They've done it with like firing arrows and stuff. So if Miss Doublefinger can dodge, but you know what? Let me not overthink it. I am gonna put Miss Doublefinger here. Um, so she's gonna go to Viola's crew. So Miss Doublefinger. Wait, who the hell was Monday again? Charlotte Monday. Okay, whatever. Alright, Miss Doublefinger. I'm actually putting Shirahoshi here. And then I'm gonna go with Afalandra. What am I doing? She's gonna go to Viola's crew. So Miss Doublefinger, Afalandra, and who else? Shirahoshi. Let's double check. Huh. Let's do some checks here. Okay, so it looks like we forgot to add some members for Viola's crew. We're gonna get to that in a moment. Yeah, we forgot to add some people to Viola. Let's go and check to see where we screwed up. Monet. Okay, hang on. Did we skip over Viola at some point? This could be a good thing or a bad thing, but let me check. So according to this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we messed up at some point. We only have 6 members in Viola in her section. I think that what happened was we probably skipped over. It's the V's though. We have Viola and Vivi back to back. I think at some point my mind went off and we forgot to do that for Viola. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do it right this moment, right now. So Viola should get a dice roll. Yeah, Viola should get a dice roll because the names that are not highlighted, I can't remember any of them landing. And I can't remember like these names coming up and I just forgot them. So yeah, so let's have ourselves a dice roll. 33 already picked. 55. 42. Okay, so she gets Makino. Viola gets Makino. She gets Konis. Dadan. And Pudding. Pudding. So these all go to Viola's crew. Okay, so she now has 10 members. So now we can move on to Vivi's final 3. Okay, so the strongest out of who we have left. So at this point, I think we should just stick to the Amazon Lily fighters. So it actually looks like they're all chosen already. Now that I view this. Oh, Marguerite. Vivi. And Nerine. And who is the final one here? I think we can go with Cinnamon. Okay, so it's Cinnamon, Marguerite, and Nerine. They are gonna go to Vivi's crew. No, number 6. Let's go here. Okay, let's see who are the strongest out of who we have left. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to pick Alvida here. So Alvida, uh I think it should be Alvida, Lola, and Speed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Alvida, Lola, and Speed. These will be Yamato's crew. Speed, Alvida, Lola. Okay, Madame Charlie. Okay, so this should be Solitaire. Solitaire. I think I'm gonna go with Isa here. And Mancheri. So Isa, Mancheri, Solitaire. Isa, Mancheri, Solitaire. Goes to Madame Charlie's crew. And okay, we're almost done. We're really getting into the non-combatants at this point. Like a lot of these, pretty much all of these remaining characters have like 0 feats. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Monday. I think she has a sword, so whatever. Yeah, and she's kind of going to the perfect crew right now. Her captain is her sister. So I'm gonna go with Monday, Compote, and or I'm not even sure if that's how that is pronounced. And I guess Kami. So Kami, Compote, and Monday. They are going to Smoothie's crew. And this is going to be the final selection, because by default the final 3, they're going to go to Bello Betty's crew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Milky here. She's a Ming, so she's gonna join Bonnie. I have to pick the mermaids because in water at least they are really powerful. So just gonna pick in randomly here, Bonnie, and let's go with Hiramera. Uh, so Hiramera, fiance Milky. They go to Bonnie's crew, which means that the final three members, Adele, Mero, and Nochiko, Nami's sister, they go into Bello Betty's crew. So apart from that minor hiccup with Viola's crew, we kind of got through this list well enough, in a decent enough manner. Um, so yeah, we're done. We're kind of at the end of this. No, the actual excitement behind this whole idea, it's gonna begin after this is done, after this live stream. Um, should I do an early ranking here, an early seeding? Let's see, how long have we been going for? Hour and a half. You know what? When I thought about this, I said it would have taken at least an hour and a half, but that was before. Like that was when I thought I would be alternating straight through. But anyway, um, yeah, I guess the easiest way to do this is to just bring these up and look at the amount of top tier fighters and just rank the crews accordingly. So Nami has. I'm gonna just quickly list out the powerful people, the powerful fighters that are in every crew. So Nami would be herself. Well, let's not count the captains. Stussy, Amande, Carrot. She has Gerd as well, but we haven't really. Gerd hasn't really. We haven't really seen her do anything. But so let's stick to the characters that we've actually seen do stuff. So Nami has Stussy, Carrot, and Amande. She has three characters that have actually showcased legitimate battlefields. Robin has Black Maria, is this Marigold or Sandersonia? I don't really remember who is, I don't remember who is who, but she has Black Maria. She has one of the Boa triplets. She has Hina, and she has Sugar, and she has Brule. So she has five members that we've actually seen do stuff. Hancock has uh Hancock has Baby Five, Tashigi, Ulti, and Wanda. So we're gonna do a rough seeding here because it's gonna be important going forward. Not for this video, but for future videos, it's gonna be important going forward. So let's do this. Right now it's Robin. Hang on, I think I should actually number this. So right now it's Robin, then Robin, then Hancock, then Nami. So the seeding is actually going to be different from the crew numbering, but the seeding is going to be it's going to come into play at some point. I'm going to figure that out later. Let's just continue. So Viola has Monet, Miss Doublefinger. Wow, Viola's crew is not looking. Her crew is not looking good at all. You know what? Now that I think about it, this is it's probably my fault. It's probably my fault. Tell you what, if Viola's crew ends up being a bottom 2 seed, I am going to have to go back off screen definitely. I'm gonna have to go rewatch the stream to see that part where I forgot that it should have been her turn and not Vivi's turn. I'm gonna go back to that part and fix what I can fix from that point on. If she ends up being a bottom 2 seed, because I'm not liking how her crew looks right now. But let's move on to Vivi. So Vivi has Sandersonia. Well, that means it was Marigold that we saw earlier. Vivi has Sandersonia, Koala. Actually, Vivi's crew isn't looking that. I think it's still better than Viola's crew, but it's not really looking that much different. Let's. But her crew would be above Viola's crew still. Okay, and let's go to Yamato. So Yamato has Khalifa, Miss Merry Christmas. That's pretty much it. Khalifa and Miss Merry Christmas. I think I'm gonna put her right here. No, Madame Charlie's crew, she has I guess we can count YTB and Giola. Sarah Hebe, did we actually see her do much of yeah, we can put Madame Charlie just over Viola's crew but under Vivi's crew. So that's that. And let's see, Smoothie has Lilith and Suru. Oh, and Perona. Yeah, she has a not a strong crew, but whatever. I would put her I would actually put her crew over Viola's crew. So it does look like Viola, we're gonna have to have a slight tweak. You know, I think that we can actually fix this fairly easy even on stream, because this shouldn't be an overly complex thing. One of the reasons why I'm doing it on screen is because I don't want to spend an unnecessarily long amount of hours just to get through this initial stage. So I think that I might fix it if Viola ends up as having one of the bottom two crews. Um, but I like to be fair regardless. Okay, so let's go. So this is Bonnie. Bonnie has Galette. I think that we did see her. I don't remember exactly what she did. She did do some fighting. She has a vice admiral, but again, having vice admirals, you can assume that most of them, most if not all of them, should know armament and observation hockey. But I'm trying to stick to what I've actually seen on screen. So Bonnie would have Acelia and Galette. So she has two that we have actually seen fight on screen, and she has Gion as well. I think that I would put, yeah, I would put Bonnie's crew above Viola's crew as well. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to uh fix what went wrong for Viola. Uh, and number 10, Bello Betty. She has Rebecca, Rachel York. Yeah, I would put Bello Betty's crew over Viola and over Bonnie. So these are the seedings right now. Alright, so there's two ways that I can fix what I screwed up for Viola. Method number one would be to go back, would be off screen, go back to the point of the stream where it happened. Because I can't really figure out, I can't figure out exactly who for Vivi I chose that should have been given to uh Viola instead, and then if I do that, it's gonna be a trickle down effect, because then we go here. Who went to Vivi should have gone to Viola. Who went to Yamato should have gone to Vivi, and so on and so forth. So it's gonna be an extensive type of search. And method number two would be to just pick pick one or two, do a swap between Viola and Vivi's crew, and just leave everybody else as is. Tell you what I'm gonna do though. To be fair, here's what I'm going to do. Because the latter crews, like crew number 8, 9, and 10, it's not that big a deal. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look through Vivi's crew, Yamato's crew, and Charlie's crew. The second strongest member, the second strongest non-captain from those crews, if all three of them are stronger than the second strongest member from Viola's crew, we just do a swap right then and there, and call it a stream. So let's see. So the second strongest non-captain. The second strongest regular member from Viola's crew would be uh based on feats that we've seen, it would be Miss Doublefinger. So Miss Doublefinger would be the second strongest. So we're gonna go through all of the other crews, and crew 5, 6, 7, crew number 5, 6, 7. Go through all of those, see if we find anyone um, stronger than Miss Doublefinger. Do a swap, go back to Viola again, and we're gonna do this until we get like 2 new members to drop in Viola's crew. Just 2, not 3. Okay, so the second strongest non-member from Vivi's non-captain from Vivi's crew would be let's see. It's tough because I think that based on what we've seen on screen, Koala and Sandersonia are the strongest members. So I'm not sure which of the two. Koala. All right, let's try and figure this out. Koala is she has some techniques, some technical skills that is on par with Sabo, if not better. And Sabo is around, you can say, admiral level or first commander level. That would put Koala at about second or third commander level. Sandersonia, meanwhile, is, I guess she's like the third strongest or the second strongest. Of Hancock is around first commander level. That would put Sandersonia second or third commander level. It's tough. Because she's a zone and because she actually knows how to use hockey, I'm gonna give her a slight edge over Koala. So I'm gonna say that Koala is the weaker one here. So we're gonna do a swap. We're gonna do a swap and put Koala in Viola's crew. And put Miss Doublefinger in no, put Koala in Viola's crew and put Miss Doublefinger in Vivi's crew. So that's one down. So now we go right back to Viola's crew here. And so after Koala, who is the next strongest? Kind of feel like it should be Apolandra by default. Even though Shirahoshi is huge, plus she has the whole Sea King's control, she doesn't really know how to control them the last we saw. So that is going to be a big issue. Yeah, so I think I'm going to say that it is Apolandra. So we go to Yamato's crew and we do a swap. Okay, so second strongest would be, according to the feats, Miss Merry Christmas. So it would say toss up between Miss Merry Christmas and Aphalandra. This is kind of a weird one because Aphalandra knows hockey, Miss Merry Christmas doesn't. And her fighting style. All right, we're gonna skip over this one and go to Madame Charlie, and this is gonna be whatever the outcome of this is. This is it. Okay, so we have a hero, Giola. Okay. So I kind of feel like Whitey Bay should be the strongest one here. But if I'm sticking just to the feat that I saw, I think Giola is the strongest according to what we saw. Um, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. All right, so I guess let's make this interesting. Giola, a hero, and Giola, a hero, and a Philandra. Who of those three would I say is the strongest? Think it's gonna be Giola. Think it's gonna be Giola. So this is gonna be where we end. Where we end things. Giola goes to Viola's crew. And then we push a Philandra down to Charlie's crew. Okay, so now let's see how the seeding would shake out. So Viola now has uh Giola, Koala, Monet as the fighters. That's three. Let's see, who did Nami have? Nami had one, two. Nami had three as well. Vivi has one, two. Vivi has two. All right, so to make this simple, I think I'm just gonna put Viola over Vivi here. Oh. And well, let's check Yamato's crew. Yamato has, let's see, there's Khalifa, there's Miss Merry Christmas. Pretty much that. So Yamato's crew would be, we're gonna put her down. Let's see what Charlie's crew is. Yeah, I'm gonna put her just ahead of Madame Charlie's crew, and that's it. All right, so this is going to be the seeding of the crews. Robin has number 1, Hancock 2, Nami 3, Viola 4, Vivi 5, Yamato 6, Charlie 7, Smoothie 8, Bello Betty 9, and Bonnie has the weakest crew, at least in this early seeding. So we don't know exactly how it's gonna shake out, but yeah, stay tuned to this channel for a more interesting summarization of this whole selection process and of what's going to happen afterwards. But that's it. Peace. And yeah, we're out of here.